Okay.
All right, I think we're on. Welcome in,
All
you
right.
guys.
Welcome everyone. The Cluck N Clash. What are we, part 2? Electric Boogaloo today.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I had so much fun with the first one. I'm glad we're doing this again.
Yeah, my name is Petrovita,
And I'm Rakagoth.
and this is my first time.
So, have you actually played Tekken before?
Me? No. No, I
No?
haven't played Tekken. I watch a lot of Major Hurricanes videos, and on occasion watched over his shoulder, but that's about it.
Oh, okay, cool. So you must know some of the characters that Major plays, like Kuma, who's a bear,
Yes.
and and sorry,
No,
and
not at all.
I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
say, and Leroy. Um,
Leroy?
yeah. Have you seen any other Tekken characters, or do you know about any other Tekken character?
I know about Lars because I looked up who the Swedish one was today when I was going through, and I had to see. I watched a little video that gave me kind of a background, nationality, and name on some of the characters, so I might have some insight, and that's about as deep as I've gotten. So I'm excited to learn a lot today as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm fairly new. I've been playing Tekken for like 2 years, so I'm still kind of a noob. I'm still learning the ropes and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited that you're here to commentate, and it'll be really good to see your takes on some Tekken games.
Is it intimidating to you being part of a game where 2 years is new? Because that's a little intimidating to me. If I was going at it, I'd feel like I was, I wasn't maybe a pro, but I feel like that's typical of games like this, of fighting games.
Yeah, there's some people who have been playing close to like 20 years. So I definitely feel new. If they've been playing since like Tekken 1 and we're like on Tekken 8 now, yeah. It is a bit intimidating.
What was the
Um,
first Tekken that you played?
I played 5 a handful of times because I was really into fighting
Okay.
games and I downloaded it for free. And so like I played it a little bit, but nothing serious as now, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then you had a gap before you got back into it. Now these
Yeah, yeah.
last couple of years, right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was eight came out just this year?
Yeah, just this year in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been seeing some of the hype around it whenever Hurricanes videos come on my feed, so I knew that this was this latest version hadn't been out very long. So it's
Yeah.
exciting.
I don't think I've ever been a part of a community when a game has released and
Mm,
just all the hype around it. It was just amazing to be a part of, you know?
yeah, absolutely. I always think of game launches as a source of like childhood excitement. It reminds me of like staying up late or going to midnight releases and stuff.
Oh
I do
yeah.
I do miss that a little bit. You know, parts of it.
Yeah. So we have some people here in the chat. ArguableRuby, he's competing today. Deuce came by. Let's see who else is here. Lord Tekka. Oh, Major Hurricane's in there
Mm-hmm.
too. I guess I am really ready to see some Tekken.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get ready for the
Oh,
next
and
battle.
also, are we starting?
Got our first match right here. Speaking of ArguableRuby, will be playing today.
All right, let's go.
We got Titan and ArguableRuby. What can you tell me about the characters we're seeing here that they've chosen?
We've got Shaheen and ArguableRuby playing Jin.
Okay. Now I'm noticing first right off the bat, we have two very different styles here. One character, which is opted to be fully clothed, and one which is showing a bare torso. Will that have any impact on the outcome of this match, you think?
It shouldn't unless they get distracted by the shirtlessness, but yeah, I'm really liking Shaheen's outfit, and yeah, Jin's always trying to show off his muscles, so
I see. It's not a particularly cold environment, so it might be safe for that.
yeah. But both
And I see a lot of small chunking down here.
yeah, both players are playing really, really safe. But Titan was able to chip down the damage for the first win.
I've noticed as I was, watching some matches in preparation for today, that I see like we have a grapple or some sort of grab here that a lot of people were playing for those moments, those counterattacks, and then going for something big rather than that first round we saw a lot of that chip damage. Is that more typical that people are playing in that style?
It really depends on the player. Like, there's so many different playing styles, and also it depends on like your rank, because I'm down in the red rank, so I'm down pretty low. And
Plain red rank for someone like me. Might not know what that means.
Oh yeah. So I believe you first start at like green ranks, and then you work your way up. Oh, okay.
Producer Major Hurricane here with some info.
Yep.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah, I find in my rank, people are still like button mashing and they can't quite get out of holds all the time. But I think at these guys' level, they're higher. That kind of stuff is pretty easy. Or it should be easy at that point.
Now I notice when you're blocking, you're still getting some amount of pushback. Is there a difference depending on the character you're playing or how precise you are at your countering that stops you from being physically moved as much when you're going back and forth across the screen in a fight?
There's a lot of different moves that affect you in a lot of different ways. Like, there are even some moves that'll like stun you for a minute, so you can't move. Really depends on the character and what move they do. But yeah, it varies.
Very
And like
a kick to the head.
I think one of the things I've learned is like just the reaction time that you need to respond to some of these things. It's just seconds.
So we go 3-2 here.
Yep, Ruby came out with the win for this round.
Excellent. And today we have, how many rounds are we gonna have for each of these?
I believe it's the best of three. Best of three, right? Oh, it was Ruby.
Jin. Yes, Ruby. Me saying Jin, the character. Now here we see potential for a comeback from a pretty empty bar there. It's close. I was thinking maybe we were about to see something a little bit flashy.
You never know. We got some jabs back and forth.
One thing I've noticed as well is when you play a game like this, it seems that people will have their favorite character or two. How important is it to have a deep pool of characters that you can play when you go into like tournament play? Do people generally stick to one or two throughout, or is there a lot of counterplay in what you pick as well?
I think a lot of people do it differently too. I think it's
Yeah.
personal preference. For me, I'm really trying to learn my character, and so I stick with her. I think it helps you to learn characters if you do switch them up during a tournament. I feel like pros, they know what character goes better against what other characters. So like they know the matchups and what character they can pretty much play more than one character.
There we go. Good point for Shaheen here. For
Yeah,
Titan.
So I feel like it's pretty much personal preference, I think. That as well.
I see we get a little bit of crowd control there when they get the leg sweep. Someone's flopping around on the ground for a second. You get a chance to do some more to him. And some juggling there. Now, I'm guessing here, again, kind of new, that there's some specific condition like that where you're triggering these map breaks that are going to a new section.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're called wall breaks. Not all stages like have them.
Right.
And some only have 2 parts, some will have 3. Right now we're in the basement, we're not going anywhere else.
All right. Speaking of being moved back and forth from side to side, is it, do you find it's generally advisable to not get backed up against the wall one way or another, or maybe do some characters play better that way, where you can do something off the wall? I don't know. Or is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. I was just saying, or is it generally better to try and be the bully and take more space?
Well, you want to back your opponent into the wall. Oh, and
Right.
Shaheen takes that one.
Nice.
Yeah, that was 3-2, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah, usually you do want to get your opponent to the wall because it's easier. It's going to be harder for them to get away from the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was some really great tech. I think we have one more match, right? It's the best of
Yeah.
3.
The Ruby's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
need
that's right.
at least Ruby. Yeah, we're gonna need at least another.
What do you guys in chat think? Are you guys enjoying the matches so far?
Welcome, everyone.
Okay.
Right on. And I do apologize. First time coming on being a caster. This is it's exciting, but intimidating as well.
It is a little bit. I haven't done this in a while. I hosted like an indie game exhibition. And I knew a little bit more about the indie games. Like, there's so much about Tekken to learn. There's just so much.
Speaking of different players and different styles, I was looking through the bracket before coming on today, and you were a part of the first part of this tournament. Are there any names in there that you're excited to see gameplay from today? Do you remember put on a really good performance up front?
Well, Riddum is back to defend his title
Right.
for Cluck N Clash. So I'm really excited to see what he brings and if he can keep his title as the Cluck N King. It's the Yeah, that's a tongue twister.
The Cluck N Clash King.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, tongue twist. That maybe that's a skill I can bring to the broadcast.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause I
thank
say
you.
things fast sometimes. That's fine. I can do that. You bring the knowledge, and you know, you be the steak, I'll be the sizzle.
Okay, that sounds good. I like that.
Okay, and we've got Ruby off to a good start here, but now, oh, you know, maybe that was the caster curse. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, there you go. No, was able to secure that there. Oh, I like that. I like that get back up, that hop with the 2 feet. That was smooth.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a curse though, because you can catch somebody really easily if you're expecting it.
As they're in that animation.
Yeah.
I imagine that'd be like real life. That'd be a move that really leaves you open to someone just grabbing your ankles and flinging you.
Right, right.
Okay, and Ruby's gonna go up 2-0 now.
Oh, yeah. So what do you think the outcome of this is going to be? Do you think Titan can turn it around, or you think Ruby has a flaw?
So far, you know, it's been pretty impressive to see Ruby play, but early on, or in the previous match there, we had a nice wall break that brought things a lot closer, as they are getting a little bit closer here for this one, and now we got a point for Shaheen.
Yeah, I guess you can never speak too soon, you know?
Yeah. Proven they're not down and out yet.
Yeah.
And there's another one of those recoveries. Not taking advantage of this time, but I am looking forward to seeing someone get punished for it.
Yeah, it can be pretty brutal, but sometimes it can save you if they're not expecting it.
See, that looked like a solid block at first there. Oh, wow.
Up. It's over.
Don't call it a... Wow! Oh, no! Well, that was...
Yeah, that was
yeah,
pretty-
eventually Ruby did take it, but that was an exciting ending. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, I thought I called it, and I didn't even take my own advice.
Yeah, well.
Welcome in, Russian. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us today.
You're that Russian. Welcome, welcome. Hola
So-
back at ya.
What do you think about our first matchup?
Ghostbody, welcome.
Because I thought it was pretty intense there. We had a lot of like safe playing, nobody doing anything crazy.
Yeah, and you know, as someone watching, I appreciated that, you know, for the first time, because it gave someone noob like me a chance to not see a million combos right off the bat. I got to take it in slow. I got to see some jabs. It was like some, you know, there was some time to explain it to me, and I think they maybe did that just, you know, for our benefit. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going with.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And it was very exciting in the end. Parts of it looked a little one-sided, but then we saw a couple of comebacks in certain rounds, and also very, very close. I think 2 times where Ruby turned it around with a sliver, but still close.
Yeah, I mean, you really can never tell who's gonna win until the end, because there's so many ways you can turn a match around.
It strikes me as an ideal game for the adage that the scoreboard might not really show how close a match was, and someone might take all or most of the rounds, but they could be very, very scrappy and not by much.
Yeah.
And you might assume it was more one-sided than it was.
Yeah, no, that's true. Also, everybody has their days too. If you ever try to play Tekken on a bad day, you know, you're just not feeling it. It just might do worse than you're expecting to.
I do anything on a bad day. You never you never know.
Yeah, right.
And looks like we're just getting our next match set up here.
Okay. So, is there anything like what would it take to get you to play Tekken?
I'm one of those people who I resist things for a while and then I deep dive on them, and so that it's almost, you know, personal preservation to not put another game on my plate to get obsessed with. But
Yeah.
I don't think it'll take that much forcing, you know.
Okay.
I'll probably use the expense of getting a good setup or something, and I'll make excuses so that, you know, I can hold it off a little longer. But ultimately, I'm sure I'll be there.
All right. So I hope I don't butcher these names. It's AzamiKimura and Tekkamanblade. Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
So we have a Shayu and King here.
Okay. No worries. Okay, now when seeing off the bat, there we go. Now He-Man's finding his footing finally. That's nice to see. Going
Yeah,
for.
so King is like the king of grabs. He does a lot of them.
Okay.
He has a lot of them at his disposal.
Got it. Uh-oh.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I'm here in Rockagoth.
Yeah, my thing's lighting up. Oh.
Well, that we don't want.
Yeah.
Because that puts even more focus on me. So let's...
Testing, can you guys hear me now? I didn't touch anything.
We get one's in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
One in the chat if we can hear Rockagoth. Fantastic.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Oh, hi guys. It's a little late now, but hi.
There we are. Was I just talking to myself for those poor things?
Oh. They'll be fine. They're okay.
One-sided conversation. We tie up here at 1-1. Okay, and so if I'm calling King He-Man, who we got over here that looks like some sort of Frost Mage ninja?
Yeah, she. That's what I was gonna say. It looked like a Mortal Kombat character.
It does. Oh, backbreaker.
Like a backbreaker there.
Now, when we're seeing, so for example, right here, this animation, is that an ultimate that needs charge and is getting charged over time?
In the last one, in the last one, it was called, what was it, not Heat. Was it just Rage? I can't even remember. It wasn't even that long ago.
Right. But it was like filling a rage meter or something too.
Yeah, so like when you get down low, your health meter will turn red, and that's when you can use your heat.
Okay.
I think it's called heat. Or is it just rage art still? It might just be rage art.
But okay, but that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So you don't even have access to those until you're low health.
Yeah. But you do have something called like heat, and everybody has that available to them like right at the beginning. So you'll probably see some heat moves in a fight.
And is any of that the blue bar that I'm seeing underneath the health? Okay.
Yep, that's the blue bar.
That makes sense. Okay, King getting pushed back and walked back for a while here. Now goes for a punch, and I honestly couldn't tell if that was dodged or not. Oof.
Yeah, we saw a couple of heat moves there, and Shayu is gonna take it.
Yes.
All right, we're going right into the next one.
And that's impressive too, because if you're looking at, you know, the body weight difference between these two, the way that some of those times when King was just flopping around up in the air like a fish, I gotta give Shayu props for that strength, because I didn't expect it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, rage drive. Yeah, thank you. Guys.
Thank you very much, Ruby. And congratulations on your first round win there.
Yeah.
Knee to the face. That hurts in any game. Twice, even more so.
Yeah.
Oof.
A
Yes,
slither.
a lot of
That's
King's
it.
moves they're looking straight out of WWE. So I'm
Yeah, so King is kind of like a wrestler, so he's
yeah,
got the wrestling moves.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's neat because everybody has a different fighting style.
Mm. And I gotta imagine too, it's quite a task when you're developing a game like this that everyone has to have attacks for or for most purposes, breaks, blocks, quicker attacks, heavier grapples, grabs, etc. But how do you make it not bland that everything is just a reskin and they truly have a different style? So it's cool to see what they've done with the characters and their background, how
Yeah.
that translates into their moves.
I also heard that, like, from people who do martial arts, that a lot of the moves are very accurate to the style of the fighting style.
That's cool to have that
Yeah.
attention to detail.
Right.
Again, big man is up in the air, juggled around. Tekkamanblade stabilizing a little bit here.
Yeah, I feel like Ling can be tricky to fight against because she's a bit shorter than some of the other characters. So, like, what works on one may not work on her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it looked like both blocked there, each other. Okay, we see some repeated swiping with his sweeping kicks there.
Wow.
Oh wow! All right. Tekkamanblade's gonna take the first one.
Yeah, that one kept going back and forth. I didn't know who was gonna take that one.
All right. Back at 0-0 here. And that always intrigued me too, watching these games like this, is the dynamic camera movements.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are quite cool as well, and I think it's fun to see how far the interaction and the detail of the environment has come since, like, seeing first fighter games in an arcade as a kid.
Yeah.
And so it's neat the way that the maps are designed. Oh my gosh, brutal.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Yeah, I heard that you can force the camera to swing around and with different movements, depending on where you are on the
Really?
stage too. Yeah, and it can mess with your opponent because if they don't know where they
Right.
are, they're gonna press the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm. That's very interesting. And this is what I'm talking about. Games with that level of nuance, I don't want to be obsessed. I don't want to get too
I'm
into it.
telling you, I didn't want to play Tekken. I don't know how it happened. It is a rabbit hole you do not want to go down.
And what character or characters do you find yourself drawn to that you play?
Like Lily, she's French. I thought the beret would have tipped it off,
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Thank you.
On theme. I didn't know it was a tie-in. Okay, a little bit of payback here. Now, is that just a characteristic of this matchup? For example, you mentioned King having, a lot of kind of wrestling moves and grabs and things. Conversely, this Xiaoyu has, am I saying that right? Xiaoyu?
Yep.
Is she known for having a lot of knockups and disrupt? Because I do see that, at least in the player that Asami is playing right now. So it seems that King is knocked up in the air quite often.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of mix-ups, but I'm not super familiar with Xiaoyu. But yeah, I think she has a lot of mix-ups.
Like it.
Yeah. So I wonder if we're gonna have a tie. What do you think?
It's looking very, very even, and I'm liking seeing this because there were a couple of rounds. So let's see. There it is.
Okay.
Evened it up. There were
Yeah.
in the first match there were a couple of rounds that were quite close, and Tekkamanblade was getting quite low on King, but it wasn't quite finished. So this time it's nice to see that we're evened up 2-2.
Yeah. So, out of the characters you've seen so far, is there any that you would choose to play?
Well, King's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'm digging that. Um, oh,
Oh, okay.
for some reason I apologize for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
I really thought that there was a final light. I only saw 2 lights on each side
Yeah, me
for
too,
that one.
yeah.
Not sure what I was seeing there. Yeah, no, I would definitely try out some King.
Mhm.
I think who was the character dressed kind of like a breakdancer in the in the beginning?
I think that was Shaheen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has windbreaker and his bucket hat on. I was thinking that as well. I wanted to see a little more of that. And I see we got our view of the lobby here. We got Wasulu doing head spins.
Yeah, we got everybody looks like they're in here.
GG's all around.
Yeah, GG's, you guys. My cat is like demanding attention right now.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
thing.
basically. I know.
I know my cat's outside the door. I put him out there because his litter box is outside, and I was just like, I don't have to have my door open or choose between. So unfortunately, he's banished for now.
Oh. Yeah, I tried to close my door. She got in somehow. She's just staring at me.
What's your cat's name?
Oh, her name's Layla.
And anyone watching right now, dogs or cats?
Oh no. Oh no.
Should you avoid controversy your first broadcast? Maybe should I
Maybe.
we should choose a safer topic?
You might just cause like an all-out war in our chat now.
TytanJay here. We've got both. That's a very diplomatic answer.
Right.
Both,
Oh,
but I lean dog. Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah,
I really
thanks.
like your background as well.
Yeah, I just redid my my office so I could have like a streaming space. So
What's the light screen you've got there with all the falling lights?
It's called
Cool.
like Twinkly, and it's like pixel art. I can change it too. I'll change it to something after the next match. But yeah, I like all that like kind of like cyberpunky LED kind of stuff.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys.
Now, be honest. When you met Major Hurricane, did you bond over the color purple?
You would think so, right? You would think so, right?
You know, that was my what I would suspect at first.
Yeah. You know, I knew Major Hurricane like purple, but like I didn't really like acknowledge it, you know. But yeah.
What's
And
a
it's pretty cool.
what's a character maybe that we haven't seen yet in the matchup that you suspect someone's gonna bring out at some point? That you think we probably won't get through a tournament without seeing.
Oh,
this one
probably
play.
Paul. I feel like somebody always plays Paul. He's always there.
Tell me a little bit about Paul. Oh wait, I saw this crazy guy when I was looking up the lore. I remember the hair.
Yeah. And how there's always magically a wall for him to bust through.
Okay.
Well, it looks like
Phoenix.
the next match is about to start. It's gonna be who? Okay, you're that Russian and CensedSonic.
You're that Russian CensedSonic coming on up. And we're gonna load on in for that here in just a second.
So I know Russian plays Dragunov.
Okay.
I'm not too sure who Sonic plays.
Get ready for the next battle.
Audio. Okay.
Okay, with the face tat. Well, what's going on with Dragunov here? Is that, cosmetic like Joker scars, or is this person back from the dead?
I think that's how Russian customized his Dragunov.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
might not be part of the backstory of the character.
Yeah. Russian may
Quick.
have his own tale for his.
Yeah, what was that green I just saw go down the bar over on YTR Dragunov's?
Oh, I don't know. I missed it. I'm gonna have to pay attention.
No worries. Absorb all I can. Okay. Rolling around in the dust a little bit. Things pretty evened up here. Dragunov getting frosty with it. Damn.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy combo right there.
So, looking at a combo like that as someone new to the game, when you're in that situation, or when someone is in that situation of getting juggled, what do they need to do to break out of it and keep themselves from being continuously knocked up? And what keeps them from doing that right away?
I think you just have to kind of wait until it's over. But you also have to be aware they might not complete their combo, so you got to be ready to kind of roll out of the way.
Okay.
But you while you're in the combo, there's really nothing you can do but just look on and hate life, I guess.
Enjoy the animation and look for your opportunity to bail.
Yeah, basically.
I see. Okay, well, let's see. CensedSonic isn't going to be able to take this one 3-0 there. Get a little bit of a comeback from the one round. And again, looking at some of that that juggling there.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing if, you mess up once. Somebody with experience can just juggle you
Keep you
until
there.
you're done. Yeah, that's it. They can bounce you off walls and keep going.
Ooh. Okay, and just like that, we're evened up.
Yeah.
It looked like a lot of blocks from CensedSonic there trying to get back on his feet and claw back, but it just didn't quite happen. Got tapped down bit by bit.
I mean, all these matches have been pretty interesting. There's been tie-ups and comebacks. Everybody seems pretty evenly matched. It's pretty crazy.
I'm excited. It's the first one that I get to watch. I feel like it'd be a lot harder to learn and a lot more jokes if everything was just a straight stomp from one side.
And Sonic takes it.
3-2, another good one.
All right into the next one.
Ghostbody in chat says I tend to play Mad World in my head. Must be in reference to during the stun lock. Just like that. So this is the first time now that we have CensedSonic behind in rounds, or in points, I should say. Okay. I'm enjoying the animation, the theming of Claudio, this character that CensedSonic is playing.
Yeah.
Some sort of mysticism or something going on there in some of the.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what Claudio's story is. I don't play the story modes.
Yeah.
I probably should.
What
'Cause there's a
powers
lot
does
of
the
lore.
face tat grant? That's what I want to know.
Oh, he's an exorcist? Oh, cool. That makes sense.
Okay. Well, Dragunov getting excised there. Here we go. 2-0 now to Claudio. The CensedSonic, I should say. Oof. And that was a close for the rest, but a quick final one there, and gonna be 2-1, I believe, for CensedSonic.
Yeah, I mean, that match was pretty intense with Dragunov and Claudio. I feel like Claudio has a lot of like fast, sudden movements. Dragunov a lot of like powerful movements, but not as fast as Claudio's maybe. But yeah, what did you think of that match?
Yeah, I enjoyed that match. Like I said, I enjoy any of these where I get to see, new characters, so that's exciting. I think it's also given me some thoughts about, when I inevitably pick up the game, what kind of character I want to play. The wheels are turning.
Yeah.
Should I be speedier? Should I be speedier?
Yeah.
Am I gonna be Major Hurricane and just say I'm a bear? I mean, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few to choose from.
Maybe I'll be the Swede. Lars I want to say Gustafsson, even more Swedish. Alexandersson.
Yeah, I haven't seen many Lars around out in the wild.
They forget about us.
Yeah. Oh, they're all in high ranks. Okay. Yeah, I'm down at the bottom. I see lots of
I'm below the bottom.
lots of Pauls.
No, my rank is Cork 5. I'm not even into the colors yet.
Yeah, rank is pretty interesting. So you have people who like unplug like their game so that they won't lose right before they lose.
That's a thing you can do?
Unfortunately, they're trying to fix it, but
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Lame.
yeah, it's hard because like you're working hard, you're taking your L's, and then somebody just takes that away from you.
Right.
It's hard, but yeah. Another thing about rank is always like you might rank down sometimes too, while you're trying to rank up, and I don't know, like for me, it took me a long time to get to rank because there was one time I got down like deranked so hard and fast, like I didn't recover from it in like Tekken 7. I waited till Tekken 8,
This sounds like one of my legendary Overwatch losing streaks.
Oh no.
They happen from time to time. And just how that goes.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to load into our next match here.
All right, awesome.
Who do we got?
Okay, we got
All right.
Wasulu and Ghost next.
So much here a little bit. All right, Ghostbody, Wasulu. I remember being on Discord from a while back, and Wasulu would come in. I feel like sometime he would roast me, and this might be a nice little payback. I'm gonna critique.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
That's why they say never burn your bridges.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay,
Here
so a
we
couple
go.
new characters again that I haven't seen.
Yep, we got Eddie and Zafina.
Anything we should expect from these? Besides moves to rival the Australian breakdance team?
Yeah, so Eddie does capoeira.
Love that. Yeah.
Zafina, she has like some kind of weird, secretive, like assassin style. I don't even remember what it's
Like
called.
her own martial art?
It's something like that. I think they made it up, but I'm not 100% sure. No, none of them. Okay, so I guess none of the martial arts are made up. I don't know what that is though. Like I remember looking it up, and I'm like, that sounds fake. I guess I should have looked into that some more.
What is that kick? I don't even know if that was like. I would maybe just have it so quick. It looked like her leg was sticking out the back of her body.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. She has some very unique moves.
We're being told by production that there are no made-up martial arts in this game, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen someone do that yet. We'll see.
Oh, Indian martial arts.
Inspired by an Indian martial art, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay, getting some background info here.
Yeah.
First round went to Wasulu on Eddie. He's getting inching closer here to taking the second as well.
Do it.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just I was right. It was made up.
All right. Okay, see, sometimes in those moves, I don't know who is getting messed up until it's over. I don't know if someone grabbed the ankles with the hands or did the ankles grab the head and flip the other person over.
I mean, I think sometimes you don't even know when you're playing. Sometimes you may think you've grabbed somebody, but they really grabbed you, and you're just like, oh. That's how it is.
Hey, and this first one is going to Wasulu, who is now playing the beating bow for us, an instrument from Brazil. That's a random obscure ass fact that I know.
Round one. Fight.
What's that? Yeah. We had a music teacher in elementary school, and we would play recorders and eventually maybe get some more interesting instruments. And then sometimes this guy would just be a show off, and a bunch of us 8-year-olds would sit there while he played beating bow for a while.
That's so random.
I remember him having that, and he was like very into South American instruments and stuff, so he had some different things like that. Okay, now that's cool. That might be one of my favorite animations so far that I've gotten to see through here. But it won't be enough. Not quite. A little bit closer on that one there though from Ghostbody. Nice, bringing out the claw again. And not to be permanently, speaking of elementary school in 5th grade, but it did really look like he was getting juggled by just getting punched in the crotch over and over again there, which is it's gotta be a rough way to watch your health drain down. Hey! Ghostbody. Bringing it back here, we're evened up in this one. I like the style though of capoeira. It's a very visually satisfying martial art to watch in real life.
It really is.
Cool. Oh my, that was cool. All right, I like that.
Round four.
I think Wasulu is one away from victory.
Yeah, it's got a chance to take it here. Can you say that again? Sorry. AzamiKimura loses to Angel in a off-broadcast match.
Yeah, I think they're in the lower bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was upper. Okay.
I lied. Ignore me.
Okay.
Last chance to hit there. Oof.
Yep.
All right. Wasulu's gonna
Wasulu
take
takes
that one.
it.
Beating bow. He's going at
Let's
it.
go.
The victory animation.
Hey, Drew, welcome in.
Well,
Said
as
you
much
know
as
me.
as much as I was enjoying the dragon swipes with the world's longest acrylic nails, congratulations to Wasulu on winning that one with Eddie.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun one to watch, I think. I really
Hmm.
like watching Eddie fight. I hate fighting against Eddie, but like I like watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky.
And I like the animations. You know, when you were talking earlier about people practicing martial arts that are featured in the game and sort of talking about them being accurately portrayed
Yeah,
and stuff. I do like seeing the sort of rhythm in the back steps of the capoeira inspired movement that he has as well throughout that match. It was cool.
yeah. There's this YouTuber who like tries like she's a gymnast, but she tries to do like moves from fighting games. Um, and she did like a series on Lily. And it looks like the moves are like really actually like super hard to do. She was able to do them, but she has to like speed them up too for them to look right. It's pretty cool to look at.
Yeah, Drew TV, giving a shout to you, saying hey Rock in the chat.
A good weekend.
Now, Rockagoth, can I also catch you sometimes streaming your games of
Yeah,
Tekken?
I usually stream Tekken every other Tuesday. So this Tuesday I'll be streaming and I have like an open lobby if anybody wants to join.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you stream too?
I used to
Yeah.
do it a lot more regularly, doing freestyles and music stuff, but now I just pop on from time to time. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but it used to be a more of a regular occurrence. Then I got inconsistent. So
Oh. Do you think you'll get back into it ever?
yeah, I'm sure it was
Yeah.
something else. Just I think streaming is one of those, those things where your audience enjoys it as much as you. You've got to have something intrinsically that you really want to share with people and have a good time doing. And when I have that again, something that I want to do that with, and then I'm sure I'll get back to it because I do enjoy it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. So how's chat doing? How are you guys enjoying these matchups?
That's getting the merch plug.
um
Go and get your merch. Listen to the Stream Element spot. What's that?
Oh, okay.
No worries. Let's check out the bracket. I don't see it. I still see the lobby on our display. But I can bring up.
Yeah, you can see it in the chat.
Oh, dope. Cool. And
Okay.
thank you very much.
Oh. So who do we have up next?
Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, I see here. Lord Tekama, and then against You're That Russian.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jin owns against Ruby. Okay. Oh, rip, I see that. We got the old Dairy Queen marker. You hate to see it. Happens to the best of us. Speaking of Dairy Queen, what's the most mid fast food chain you know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Where you just people like someone gets excited about it and you're just like, oh, nah, it's fine. Oh, really? Yeah, I hear nothing but like, oh, it's so amazing.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
not?
I hear about Canes too.
Are you, you've heard it doesn't live up. That's interesting. Well, I th- I bring this question up because when Dairy Queen, when that tangent came to mind, it reminded me of traveling and seeing some of the American fast food chains that made it other places and being like, that's too bad. Like they could have had one of our good ones, and they got like a real, like other ones that I would prefer didn't go there, and then I'd see like, a Burger King is like all over the place, and I'd be like, it's fine, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, how is Burger King like thriving in Sweden? All right, go ahead, bring in our next one here.
So we got Riddum and CensedSonic. Yeah, Riddum's our defending Cluck N Clash champion. I can't remember where he went for his chicken sandwich.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, I was wondering how the chicken factored in. And
Yes. So the top three, when, I'm sorry, Major. Are you? Okay, so the top three are gonna win gift cards to the chicken place of their choice, so they can get a chicken sandwich.
Love that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. So I think the top
What would your
three...
choice be if you found yourself winning one of those? Where are you getting yours?
Oh, this place just opened up by me. It's called Big Chicken. I think it's like Shaq's like franchise. And
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought, but the chicken is so good. Like I'm addicted to it. I don't know what they're putting in it, but like I cannot stop eating the stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know what they're putting in it.
Okay. I
Yeah.
love that. I'm glad I asked now because that's not, I would have never even known about the place. So I'll keep an eye on if there's one that comes near me. Yeah.
How about you?
It's hard because we don't have a lot of like. I don't know. I shouldn't say we don't have a lot, but there are a lot of like iconic chicken places that are nowhere near me or that I hear about, and so I like to go to like. My favorite thing is to go to like a one-off diner, like a real greasy diner.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just have the best, crispiest chicken sandwiches. So there's been a couple of places like that I've found just like during road trips that ended up being stops. So I don't know. I don't have a good like fast food place I would pick.
Okay.
So really, that was a bad question for me to ask and then not have an answer ready. But I should have just said Chick-fil-A. There's one nearby.
Yeah, that would have been the easy answer. Oh.
During this chicken discussion, all evened up. Okay, we got.
So you said Pocket-Plushie was O2 Kimura? Okay. And I missed the other one.
Was there other one there? You had You're That Russian was in a match.
Yeah.
Lord Tekkaman, okay. Yes. No. I did notice that somewhere in the midst of this chicken sandwich broadcast there was a match that was happening, and that Riddum took that one.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. Some quick early damage here from CensedSonic, who's back on Claudio. Riddum punishing back. Something I noticed there is that in this game it seems good to literally kick a man while he's down.
Yeah. I mean, you pretty much have to.
Shameful behavior. We got Riddum going up 2-0 in this one. Looking for one more quick win here for match. CensedSonic not gonna give it up easily though. That punch spray water.
It looked like it.
It reminds me of one of the only fighting games. Ooh. All right, Riddum takes that one fairly quick.
He must really want that chicken sandwich.
Yeah, can taste it again. Either Riddum was really happy with their choice the first time of chicken sandwich, or really unhappy and they want a chance to do it over and go somewhere else.
What's like the worst chicken sandwich you can have? Like not like a place, but like could you like describe it?
The worst chicken sandwich you can have is it's gonna be, first of all, I think the bun is gonna be very, very dry. I think
Ugh.
sometimes with chicken sandwiches, you're already gonna have kind of softer buns depending on how they're packaged and stuff. So I won't say that's necessarily a flaw, but I think we've gone beyond. This is like a very stale bun. The place shouldn't have sold this bun. First
Okay.
off, you're already in a bad spot. And they said, what can we do? Should we put any kind of sauce or any, even like coleslaw? No, we should not. So it's plain. You got your chicken breast on there. And then it's like they tried to bread it, but they left it in they tried to bread it, but then they decided to store it like a grocery store deli for a while in like the heat lamp tray with the glass, and then put it on
Oh.
your sandwich last minute, so there was zero crisp.
That sounds terrible. Yeah.
Did we clear out chat yet? Okay. Came here for tech and lost their appetite.
Wasulu and Angel next?
All right.
Mark Ovita said, have we heard of Golden Chick? It's a spot in Texas. I have not. I've never been to
Never.
Texas.
I haven't either.
I might go next year. No, but I should go for that. But there's a CS tournament that's coming to Texas next year, and I think my husband wants to go, and I'm gonna tag along.
Get ready
That's
for
fun.
the next
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wish
no,
I
I
was good at
haven't-
FPS.
I can't do those. Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
reason I mentioned Overwatch, like a shooter with like a bunch of abilities and other things to distract from the fact that if your aim isn't amazing, you can at least you can still contribute.
Yeah.
But no, things like Valorant, CS, it's the time to kill is so quick. I won't beat people in those duels.
Yeah. Same.
fight.
Okay. First
So we're-
round to Wasulu.
Yeah, we're back with Eddie, and this is the first time we're seeing a June.
Yeah, good point. New character.
Round 3.
Riddum really wants that. Oh no, that's not Riddum. Sorry.
That's Wasulu.
It's Wasulu. Yeah.
Wasulu's coming for the chicken.
Yep. He's coming for his chicken.
Says, I don't know if you're an angel or a pixie or what, but no flying today. Or maybe only flying. Just getting juggled up around. Okay. Bring that back here. Angel needs to recover something here. That's tough.
You win.
All right, so we got the first match going to Wasulu.
But as you stated, it's not over yet. You never know.
You don't.
This is interesting, the beating bout.
Fight.
What's that? Okay, so we got Russian 2-0 over Ruby.
It's just in.
This just in.
Okay. Angel with the kick here. Got Wasulu backed up a little more this time.
Yeah. There's a lot more pressure and pushback.
Wasulu is not going to make it easy, though. Fighting back. Now, what's this nice little spooky frame here we have on the health bars? I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Just a cosmetic one of the players can have.
Yeah, yeah. So you can customize your health bars too. I'm not too sure which ones this is. It might be Angels.
That's another one there going point to Wasulu. He's one away here.
Yeah, the competition in this tournament is pretty fierce.
I can see that. I like that. Am I seeing that the costumes are getting dirty as well? Is there more?
Oh yeah, they do get
Like,
dirty.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Some attention
Yeah.
to detail. All right, Wasulu picks up another win there.
So, is there any like surprises that you weren't expecting to see in Tekken that you've seen so far?
That I. That's a good question. I think I'm finding. I think I'm finding parts of it a little easier to follow, even if I can't articulate than I expected. You know, which is nice, and I appreciate your guidance here and that of Major Hurricane as I kind of, you know, pick apart what's going on. But no, I think I'm pleasantly surprised by being able to sort of kind of parse what people are trying to do, or at least, you know, what I assume, and we'll refine that over time to see if I'm actually correct. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. I don't feel as lost and, you know, head spinning as I thought I might.
Okay. Do you play like any other fighting games or not at
You
all?
know, I've never been a fighting game person. I think part of that for me came from the fact that I was always we never had any consoles, and plenty of people start on PC of fighting games as well. But I remember that I had a cousin who was into fighting games and had a console, so it was only ever when I was a guest. And then later on, when I was in college, I played, what was it? It was when the first of the DC fighting game came out.
Hmm,
The
okay.
DC Heroes one where you could be like Aquaman and
Oh, okay.
um, and so we played that some for some couch co-op when I was in college. But besides that, I'm never on my own have I like delved into and tried to get good at a fighting game. So this would be a singular pursuit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, same here. I think when you
Okay.
have like a oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's alright. I got faked out into thinking we were seeing a new character. It was just a skin on Shaheen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this Grim Reaper skin just came out, was it last month? Or like, oh no, this month. Earlier this month, right? Yeah.
Makes sense to be an October skin.
Yeah.
Interesting that I mean, it must be, you know, because of the costume, but the feet, you know, look a little more like tights. And I expect a Grim Reaper to kind of, you know, be barefoot there maybe, or some bones. But, you know, teach their own. Note from producer: it's like a skeleton jumpsuit, if that makes sense. Just passing that along. like the Green Man suits, but with bones on them. I gotcha. That makes sense. I saw something for spooky season. I thought I'd pass along to anyone who has those giant like lawn skeletons. You know, where you're putting out decorations. If you
yeah.
do it, you should take red cellophane and wrap around the bones, and it ends up looking real, like, gory and meaty. It definitely looks like, with just the red cellophane, ends up looking kind of like flesh or muscle on the bones. I saw someone doing it for their haunted house. I thought it looked pretty good.
That sounds really cool. I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah. It looked neat. Okay, Riddum going 2-0 on Wasulu here. I'm just enthralled watching the back and forth right now.
Yeah, me too. It really hypnotizes you, especially you're just watching them go back and forth and just seeing all these like minor adjustments everybody's making.
And the fight has a good rhythm to it. Oh wow. Is that a KO on the kick?
Yeah.
As he came back out, that was cool. Right to the face. Mm-hmm. The spring kick that was...
Yeah, it made the difference.
Gonna be their first set here, going to Riddum.
Best of 5 for this one? Okay.
Okay. Alright, best of 5 on this one, and we go 1-0 to Riddum. Now, since I haven't participated before, when it comes to when it comes to switching, for example, your hero, when are you allowed to do that? Are there times within a tournament you're able to do that?
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. I see. So that's something that's administered within the game, not specific to this tournament structure.
Round 2. Fight.
Got it. Okay. Okay. I see. So, Rock, if you were forced to sub in for one of these players right now, who are you choosing to take over based on what character they've got going?
Oh god. I can't
So
play
this
any.
one, so this one's for all the marbles. Which of these two are you taking?
I guess Eddie.
Let's frame it like this. One of them is handing you their controller while they go out of the room for 15 seconds, and they say, "Don't die while I'm gone." Who are you taking?
I mean, I would blame them for leaving the controller with me because I am definitely losing. I already know. They'd come back in 2 seconds and I would have lost the match.
If that ain't confidence, I don't know what is.
Thank you. I tried.
1-1 even so far in this second set.
Yep, these guys are fighting very hard for this chicken sandwich. I'm very impressed.
Fight.
A little bit of dancing. Calculating distance.
Lots of dancing around.
Uh-huh. I see that. I was gonna say that was actually maybe something that would have been a good answer. I wasn't thinking of at the time, but earlier you asked about something unexpected. I think I expected there maybe to be a little more of that kind of apprehension, dancing off, and pretty much almost all of these matches we've seen, there's been very little of it. It seems it's been clashing over and over.
Right.
So I didn't think of that till just now, but I hadn't seen a lot of that going on.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of that going on in this tournament either. It was like they were both kind of trying to size each other up and see who was going to react first.
Right. And this right now is so interesting at 2-2. You see Riddum working to even things up and has done a pretty damn good job here.
Yeah.
Wow, nicely done.
Yeah.
And
I'm not playing.
Wasulu said, break out the victory pose. Get that beating bow. Where's my hollowed out gourd and a bow and arrow? I need to make music.
So this was first to 5?
Yeah, so this should be
okay.
two. Oh, a one.
First of 3, okay. Best of 5, okay. Gotcha.
Round 1.
Okay.
Fight.
I'm loving the scenery in this one now. Aside from the building on fire, it was giving a nice juxtaposition between the very peaceful background, picturesque, and then the violence in forefront here. But
Right.
there's even a guy training back there. Well, this is going on.
Yeah,
Jumping around.
there's a whole bunch of people training.
They're not watching.
Nah.
They don't know this is the tourney. Hmm. I like that. Kick, we'll send him in a cartwheel.
Yeah, that was quite.
That was quite a
something back.
sequence.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy to watch.
What the? This has got to be an ultimate here. It's like a literal dance off, and you kick him to the moon like Team Rocket blasting off again. Sign me up. All right, 1-1. What a stylish way to tie it up.
Right. Yeah, that was an intense battle.
Fight.
I feel like Riddum always starts out with some really good chip damage, but Wasulu is always able to kind of interrupt something or punish something, and kind of even things out. Oh wow.
You win.
So this is gonna be a Riddum going up 2-1.
All right, so we got Riddum 2-1.
We've got the Grim Reaper. Okay, so
For the next battle.
keep this one scrappy. We're gonna need Wasulu to bust this out here to take us to another round.
Mm-hmm.
Round 1. Fight.
I like that over the top kick.
Yeah, well, Wasulu just keeps getting these combos in.
Yeah. Right through the wall. That one was.
Round 2.
I feel like Riddum didn't get to move a lot after the first few seconds in that one.
Yeah.
Another break.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're going through the whole place.
Yeah. I expect any moment now they're just gonna come back in from the other side. We've looped around the globe. Wasulu's in a good position here to even up the sets if he can get out of this.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Okay. Riddum's gonna take one back here.
Everybody's breaking grabs.
I was just now with the glowing green and yellow feet and the Brazil backstories. Is there any possibility that Lucio from Overwatch had some inspiration here, or we got the feet glowing in both of the colors of his auras? That's what I'm noticing.
Yeah. I've never noticed that, to be honest with you. So I'm not even really sure where that's coming from.
Right. I see. And Wasulu does it there, 2-2. I see.
Yeah, so it seems like we're gonna be going back and forth. But yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty good matchup, I think. They're both really strong. Oh, it looks like we're going right back into it.
Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Pocket-Plushie just won over Jay 2-1.
Okay. That's gonna be Pocket-Plushie and CensedSonic coming up, huh? Oh, okay. Now, I was looking at this. I think you said Ortiz something for the map.
Yeah, Ortiz farm.
How big do map picks factor in at all? Is that something people care a lot about? Are there? I don't know. I was wondering if that's like as much of a factor in a game like this or not.
Yeah, because there are some stages that are larger than others. I think there's one that's almost infinite. And so if somebody's really good at like comboing off of walls, they might want something that's smaller,
Right.
so that they can use that to their advantage. If
makes
somebody is not good around walls, they're probably not going to want a stage with a small space.
Makes sense.
So the next one takes it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's looking like Riddum is pretty close.
Yeah, so Wasulu's gonna need to, activate the reverse sweep here pretty quickly. I don't know that was it. Yeah, Riddum is not making it easy to stage a comeback here. Alright. This one's gonna go to Riddum.
Yeah. All right, so Riddum is going to be in grand finals.
Congratulations, advancing there.
Do you remember who we have up next?
And Pocket-Plushie.
Okay.
Pocket-Plushie and CensedSonic.
Okay.
Coming up for our next match. GG's, everyone.
Yeah, GG's around. So, do you change your answer from Shaheen, or do you still want to play Shaheen when you start playing Tekken?
I don't know. Eddie's looking kind of cool too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, even though he didn't pull it out in that last match, I feel like I still really enjoy the style a little bit. That might be a character I check out.
Yeah. Back in 5, there was another character who did capoeira, and but it was a lady. Her name was Christy, and they took her out. But I miss Christy, and I hope they bring her back. It was fun to play.
Are they? I was gonna ask as well throughout the game, throughout the series, how much if there's a completely different cast every version, or if some make a return from one release to the next.
Tend to keep a few. Like, there's been some who have been in it since the first Tekken. I think Nina was in the first Tekken. I think Law was in the first Tekken. Can we still say Heihachi? We can say Heihachi now too. Because I knew. Oh, I think the question was, do all the characters kind of stay, or is there a new cast each game?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Amazing naming, martial law, tremendous.
It's really good. It's really good. It's hilarious.
Kind of obscure, but I don't know if you've ever seen a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It's a Robert
heard
Downey Jr. movie. It's really good. It's like kind of comedy, a little bit of mystery to it, but it's from like early 2000s. There's a commercial in it where they're talking about this like B-list actor, and she booked a beer commercial, and there's a bear in it. I swear it looks exactly like Kuma. I'm looking at his picture on the roster page right now.
That's
and
hilarious.
he looks like the bear from the beer commercial in that movie.
That's pretty funny.
Highly recommend the movie though. It's one of my favorites.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it though. But yeah, I'll check it out.
Really good, like kind of rapid fire dialogue, witty. It's a fun one.
Pretty cool.
Val Kilmer's in it as well.
Oh, okay. Is Val Kilmer still like around?
Kilmer's around. He lost his voice or most of it because he had throat cancer several years back. I watched a documentary like last year. I don't remember if it was on Amazon or Netflix. They made a documentary called Val that's like kind of about what he's been up to recently. It was interesting. It looks like he mostly is, kind of paints and does art at his place and is mostly retired now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad they're letting him enjoy his retirement.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, like, I love Harrison Ford, but sometimes I just feel bad. I'm just like, oh, like, let the guy rest. Like, let him relax,
Right.
Get ready for the next
All
battle.
right.
Headed back in.
Mm-hmm. We got
Uh,
plus... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Who's this Brian fellow? That's all I was going to ask.
Round one.
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen Brian yet.
Yeah.
He's
Who's
like
this
a-
stranger?
He's like a cyborg, I think.
Okay. Is he like a rich cyborg? He looks like gold.
Oh, no, that's just a custom. It looks really cool, though. Yeah, that's true. If War Crimes was a character, it would be Brian.
All right. Well, the more you know. I like we've got our traditional octagon map here. Now
Yeah,
tell me,
this is-
Rock,
Sorry. Go ahead.
are you able to wall break on this and send your opponent flying into the crowd?
No, but that would be great. That's a missed opportunity.
Right? Yeah, and if there's any sort of career mode, it should result in a lawsuit that you have to deal with before you can progress. 1-1 off the bat here. Brian coming in. Put me on the design team. Put me in, coach. This Brian guy's got some real impact to his punches.
Yeah, he's pretty aggressive.
Those knees don't look fun either.
So we got Plushie to even it up.
Yep. Interesting to see as well too, because watching the earlier match with CensedSonic, we weren't seeing them get caught up in a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true.
As much, and as okay.
Wow, what a comeback from Plushie.
Yeah. As the competition heightens and heightens.
So I believe this one's 5-2, or best of. Oh, this is first of two. Okay. Okay.
Now I'm seeing up there above each of the health bars, Tekken prowess. Is this the number of hours each person has played?
You would think so, right? No, when you play ranked, you get a certain amount of points. I'm not sure if you get your prowess points taken away or if you keep them as you if you lose a rank or gain, I think it's just as you gain a rank. So this is pretty much all the points that you've earned over your career with that
Got it.
character.
Okay. It's character specific.
Yeah.
Okay. 2-0 for CensedSonic.
Okay. Okay.
Good block there from Sense, but couldn't quite hang on.
We might just witness another comeback from Plushie.
Plushie fighting to keep this one alive and doing a good job so far. Nice.
Claudio caught him on that sidestep. And this one goes to CensedSonic. Yeah, this one could be anybody's.
Round one. Fight.
Now, of course, I totally, know what a sidestep is and how it works and everything, but for the sake of conversation, pretend I don't. For the people
sure.
at home, yeah, what are you referring to? Was a specific type of dodge when someone's
Yeah,
attacking?
so oh, sorry. Yeah, so I would say it's like most fighting games, they're kind of 2D. You don't really have a sidestep, but since Tekken's 3D, you can kind of move in another plane, so like
Oh.
away from the screen or towards the screen to
Sure.
get around another character, or to like, you know, another character will make a move and you step out of the way. So they're
That's very
still,
interesting.
yeah, and so you can like punish them in that way, because they're still in the middle of doing their move and you're not in the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work if you know, you do something but the other person's able to react quicker to it. You just end up getting caught in something. So they can be pretty dangerous too.
Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting to think about having that other plane to worry about it or to use in a fighting game. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I think that's the reason why I can't play 2D games, because it just seems weird to me to have to like
You're
jump
like
around
locked in a
person.
lane. And
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have to like jump over somebody or something.
Now I noticed it looked like Sense regained a little bit of health there. I saw that earlier. Is that something that anyone can do in certain situations, or is that character specific?
For Quadio, I think he was in heat, and when you're in heat, you can regain some health. Some health is recoverable. If you look up at CensedSonic right now, there's like a little bit of his bar that's like white.
Right, I see that.
Yeah, and that's what's recoverable. He can get that back in
Okay.
heat. Yeah.
I see.
But like Heihachi just came out, and he can take that ability for you to gain health back away from you. So that's kind of scary.
Look at this, bringing it down to the very, very end again.
Yeah, these two are really well matched, I think.
Absolutely. And that guy in the background, oh, they were showing him for a second. I was thinking it might be like a corporate overlord. He was given person who owns the stadium vibes.
Right? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, is this gonna work? Oh!
It's
Is it gonna
caught.
kill though? Is it gonna kill? I think he's still gonna have a little bit of health left.
Oh my god. He's basically dead even here. Oh my god.
Oh. That punch.
Exciting.
Yeah. I'm just speechless. I'm speechless. But yeah, GG's to both. It
Well
looks like
done.
CensedSonic is moving on. Good game, Plushie. That was just amazing to watch. Ooh, I need a break after that one. All right.
GG, GG.
Do
Just
we
catching
know
up
who
with
we
chat
got
for a
up
second.
next?
Russian? Here. Is it gonna be Russian and Angel?
Okay.
I believe, if I'm looking correctly. I'm waiting for our overlord here to weigh in and give some. Okay, it is Russian and Angel coming up next.
Okay.
Now, what are we talking? We got some sort of super soldier program being discussed. Boskovich family, is that one of the characters?
Yeah. So there's another cyborg besides Brian.
Of course.
I
there
don't
is.
know. I don't know. I don't know if you. Yeah, I can't stand her because she throws body parts at you.
Okay, what's this character called? I'm gonna look at the roster here.
Alyssa.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, no. She looks too kind. I don't think she would do that.
She'll throw like sometimes she'll give you her arms and you just gotta throw them down like it's gross. Or she'll like give her head to you and and it explodes. So that's fun.
I don't know what to say. Listen, I wasn't
Oh, no.
doing phrasing stuff. I'm sitting here. I'm refraining from saying anything about giving head, from being in heat. I'm behaving myself, and then, yeah. And then Major Hurricane weighs in. Chat doesn't hear him. I know chat doesn't hear him. So then I just start talking to myself about my reaction to it, and yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Rock's just trying to exist here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just here. Whew. Yeah, I think we're getting down.
Oh, I just saw
towards
the
end.
animation of her like shooting her. I saw the animation of her giving head. Just launched it. The whole noggin.
Round one.
All right. Here we go. Oh yeah, I saw someone playing this in one of the previous broadcasts I was watching.
Round two.
No. I understand that, but I understand this is the character we were talking about. But I meant that I had seen this character before in one of the other broadcasts that I watched before this one. I just didn't recognize that was the same one. Because I saw that chainsaw come out, and I thought that's weird.
Yeah, I forgot the chainsaws. I don't know if anybody's ever played like Legend of the Dragoon, but she always reminds me of the Wingly in it because she had similar wings. I know
No, I
that's
don't.
like it's a really obscure reference.
Legend? No, yeah, now I'm curious. I've never heard of that. Legend of the Dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it was one of those old turn-based RPGs.
Okay.
I heard those are making a comeback too.
Yeah, it's kind of like the wave where you saw LOL and then a ton of MOBAs and then a ton of shooters with the success of, Valorant and things over the last years, and then now we'll probably move on to RP. Baldur's Gate now has probably made every aspiring dev wants to make an RPG. That's
Right.
amazing now, which is
I-
good. Good to be inspired.
Yeah, for sure. I think the last match we watched with Angel, we saw their June, and now they're playing Alyssa. So it was a character swap. Do you think this is gonna play like?
There's the head. There's the head. Now we're talking.
Oh god.
I was like, I've heard so much about this attack. I have yet to see the
God.
cranial detachment, and so,
Oh my goodness.
Round one. Fight.
Is that everything you were hoping for? That's what
it's
I want
pretty.
to know.
I mean, it's a pretty prominent feature, right? If you're, if there's a character that's like an old man and someone's like, oh, his best move is he throws his cane, and then you're watching the whole time and you're like, he hasn't even shown his cane yet, you'd be
Yeah.
curious. But the same,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh. Can she launch? Oh yeah, other body parts too. Maybe she needs to just do a full
Oh God,
disassemble right now so that she can stop getting kicked around.
I was just like, I don't know where this is going.
No, it wasn't going anywhere. Naughty. Double chainsaw.
Yeah,
All the
chainsaw
way.
back. So this was best of 5. Oh, best of 3. Okay.
Round three. Fight.
Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Russian was really going all out in that last one. What was that?
There were Dragunov nerfs? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Final round. Fight.
Right. That's impressive. Balance is difficult.
Yeah, it really is. I think I've
Let
heard
alone one where you have to be frame perfect to
that's
excel.
true too. Yeah. All right, so Russian's gonna take this one. It's a tie. No, yeah, we can't see the scoreboard.
We're navigating on vibes here.
Round one. Fight.
Big overhand to start out. Couldn't detach her face before a fist made contact. This outfit right now that Dragunov has on is really giving henchman for me. It's like
I could see that.
I could see this being the villain's henchman outfit.
Either that or like a 50s like gangster.
Yeah.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's like red and white.
I'm not sold yet. I'm not sold. I'm unsure. Wow. Yeah. She was barely a torso left and still winning. That was crazy.
Ew. So gross.
Oof. Wow, that's a brutal head stomp.
Round three. Fight.
Yeah.
My. Russian is not playing around.
Yeah. Oh no. I had a hard time like getting out of those for the longest time. And like if you're not expecting it, it's kind of hard to avoid getting blown up by your head.
Mm. Oh my god. No quarter.
He's still going.
Stop! You already won.
All right. In Russian.
I love those specific eye tattoos, but then like looking hard in the camera as well
I know,
as the
right?
finishing pose. Like mean mugging with the butterfly wings. We are confident.
That's
I
right.
love it.
All right. So the next one up, is that the final one? No? Okay. Okay, loser semifinal. Okay, so we got CensedSonic against Russian.
That's fine, because this gives me a perfect chance to eat my Kirkland signature protein bar, brought to you by Kirkland's Costco. So thank you. Sponsor us. Can you send that clip to me? I need money. So if you could just give that to me after the broadcast, I'm gonna yeah. Clip it.
How are their protein bars?
You know, it's the second time I bought them, so not horrible. I did. They were, yeah. No, they're pretty good.
Okay.
It's honestly usually my breakfast. I just get up and have one of those and get the day started. Get a bit of protein, get moving.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, these are pretty intense matches. People really want their chicken sandwich, I think. We even got a little bit of a prize pot too. I think there's $40 that'll be divvied up against the top three. Oh, it's at 60 right now? Oh,
$60.
okay. Oh, nice,
Why
nice.
weren't we talking about that more earlier? We got money on the line here. I was gonna ask if there was an upper limit to the sandwich value. If someone found like a super fine chicken dining restaurant for where they wanted to redeem their.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Get ready for the
I meant the
next
initial
battle.
chicken burger. I didn't know, if you when they win, if you put a limit on what that is. Okay, that makes sense.
Round one.
Okay.
What would the most like expensive chicken sandwich look like?
Oh, it's definitely got to have some dumb like gold flakes incorporated into it. The chicken is definitely wrapped in like leaf thin edible gold and then fried after it's like got a layer inside of it that's gold.
Round two. Fight.
Oh man, I'd forgotten maggot cheese existed until
I just heard about
said
that
that.
cheese. It's so
Oh.
disgusting. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't understand how people eat that.
Y'all rocking with maggot cheese in the chat? Y'all.
And it's black market too, right? You can't get it unless it's like off the black market. So
You imagine like going down some back alley in Italy to meet the maggot cheese dealer. You go home, it's in a little brown baggie. Your family's disappointed. They know that cheese is illegal. That's brutal.
I mean, I seen
Wow.
the cheese and it looks pretty good, but like I wouldn't do it knowing what I know about it.
Right. And I see that recovery now of that bit you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so that last point was quite a bit closer, even though that was a 3-0. Eventually.
All right, so this one's going to CensedSonic.
Round one.
He's crawling. He's crawling back. Russian coming back here. We're coming all the way back across to the edge of the cage. Oh no, it was a rope-a-dope. I gotta imagine like motion capture work and budget for games like this is insane.
Right. Around that long?
Longevity. Wow.
Crazy.
Round three.
Uh-oh. In precarious situation here for Russian.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 10 years for a game.
I mean, yeah, unless you're World of Warcraft, that's considered a good run. Somehow that game's gonna be like 20 years soon. Still going.
Oh, Russian with the punish. Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. All right. I think that's 2-0.
Percent Sonic there.
Yeah. Sorry, I went blank for a second. My cat's just like
I do it all the time.
on me.
On stream, off stream, all the time. All right, here I'm just moving my bracket so I can view the rest of it there.
Are there any stages that you've seen that you like that are like were like your favorite?
Yeah, I like. It's funny. I was gonna say I liked the octagon, but as I mentioned, not okay. We don't have to throw people out into the crowd, but I wanted. I wanted a little more dynamism from it. I liked the other stages with some of the breaks and moving on to other sections. The
Yeah.
one that I don't remember, but it looked a little bit like a dojo or Japanese inspired architecture with thin walls that kept getting broken and kicked on to another place. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. I think that was one of the Wasulu matches with
Mhm.
Eddie in it. But yeah, I like that one.
Mm.
Do they do a lot that are because I didn't look, for example, on that Ortiz farm one, but I wondered if they did any like real world locations or if they were all just inspired by but made up.
I think they were inspired by but made up. There was a stage in Tekken 7 called Infinite Azure, and I think that was made from the salt flats because it has like an appearance after it rains, like it reflects the sky and it kind of looks like you're standing on the sky. So I think yeah, they're influenced by real places, but they use like different names, or
Okay.
they're just the inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? Which of these stages do you have any that you like to play on?
I love there's like a beach one we haven't seen yet, but
Oh,
that's my
okay.
favorite. And it's just because like the music and the vibes at the beach, they're just so
Yeah.
nice. It just reminds you of like even though you're getting your butt beat, like you just you're still enjoying the scenery. You're just imagining a cool breeze go over your face as you're getting hammered.
Do you have a black cat? A void?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Cute.
She likes too much attention because she's not leaving me alone.
I know I've heard a couple of squawks out there, but
Yeah.
it hasn't been constant, so I think it's all right still. Actually, I don't think anyone's down here right now. I'll open it.
Okay. Yeah, we could have a kitty party.
Stop. Here, Gustav.
Oh, we're
Hey, I
looking for
can't.
Wasulu.
Yeah. Speaking of wrangling cats, where is we're looking for one of the participants for our next match?
Hmm.
Kitty, kitty. This will be the real test.
Oh, there he is.
What?
Oh, Wasulu.
I was like, the cat? The cat came in? How did you notice? I didn't. I mean, yay, Wasulu, here we go. That's what we were looking for. I actually had no idea that there was a lobby like this.
Oh yeah,
in
there's
Tekken
like
today.
a arcade lounge thing. It's pretty cool. There's like a training area too where you can
Mhm.
they just updated it to be able to do practice with people because you couldn't do that before. You couldn't like train and practice. Ow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ow. Okay.
Claws coming out.
Yeah. You never know how, like, when to pet a cat just right. It's either like way too little or way too much. You just get sick of it.
Yeah. One of the mysteries of cats. You ever watch It's
right?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking Charlie's lines in that. You don't know shit. Respectfully, you don't know shit about cats, D. They ignore the laws of nature.
Yeah, he's right.
Uh-huh.
Who's doing Capra?
There we go. Time to lock in.
Okay, here we go.
Cat's law. I fits, I sits. That's right, Russian. Yeah, I got my girlfriend got for my cat one of those little like cardboard beds that's like a scratching thing on them, and they're like the cardboard. And he likes to he scratches on it, but he likes to sit in it like a boat. He never lays down, but he just kind of sits in it and stares for a while, and then he'll eventually get out. So that's how he's been enjoying it. But like you said, you never know till they have it.
Yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
Here we are.
Right. So this one's best of 3, first to 5. That doesn't sound right.
The other way around. Yeah.
I'll get it one day.
Somehow you sounded right and wrong, and I was trying to figure out what.
I don't know. I said it with conviction. That's why.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what was said exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, the ankles are thrown off, pushed to the side. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what, Rock, those sneakers gotta get mighty heavy in water, and it is probably hard to perform capoeira to the level that's expected of you.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. But also, it's not really realistic. I feel like if he had gotten his afro wet, it would also hold a lot of water, you know?
True. And the thing is, it looks like Claudio, he could have a wetsuit on there. So and that was just a losing round. So obviously it's not given an unfair advantage. So
yeah. It would be crazy if costumes had advantages.
Next thing I know, you guys are going to be telling me that when a character it gets wet in this game, that they're called moist or something. It'll be a community term. It's gonna be like in heat. It'll be like, why would you call it that?
I feel like the developers are trolls. They probably would.
Yeah.
The next one, we have heat now. Next it'll be moist.
Saturation level. Are you soaked? You know what I like about this game is that there's no referees, and so when the buzzer goes and you already won, you're getting those last few head kicks in. There's no one to tell you no.
That's true.
It's one of those things that it's probably good that's not as present in real fighting sports, but
yeah. Yeah, they all can take a lot of punishment. That's for sure.
Okay, as long as the shoes don't fly off, they're still alive. That's what internet videos have taught me.
Ah, okay. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. And those puppies are laced down tight. He's gonna be fine. 2-2. You see all the water he sprayed out of his shoe with that kick? So
Yeah.
You gotta get it out. Alright, nice job, Wasulu. You play that shit.
I know he's going ham on it.
My favorite part is that he plays like 4 notes and then stands up to say something.
Where is he even keeping it? That's what I don't know.
Obviously in this tournament we've seen both, and from these players, would you say either of these characters here are overrepresented or more, or at least just more popular in general play when you've been playing the game? Obviously, like you said, it could depend on rank like a lot of others.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do see, like, Eddie's probably average. I don't see many Claudios, but that could just be the rank I'm in, too.
Right. Wow. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, evened up. It's hard to take your ball and go home when you become the ball.
Yeah. That was weird. That looked like it didn't hit, and then it did hit.
And then it went flying, so who knows?
Yeah. Oh, that looked like that hit too. That was supposed to hit. That's weird.
Wow. In the background watching. A couple of them.
Yeah, sometimes they jump around back there too.
Well, there they go. They really get a start on that jump, don't they?
Right?
They really spring.
All right, who's got this?
Yeah. Also, another thing we haven't seen yet is time run out. Is that a hard ending, or do you start losing health, or when time runs out in a round if no one's...
Oh, it just goes to whoever has the most health.
Okay. Ooh. Water is spraying from the heel. Once again. Wasulu. I locked into punching bag mode there for that last bit.
So now we're tied 1-1.
Round 1.
Yep.
Fight.
Jeez, those kicks are doing work.
Yeah, they are.
I gotta lie, up until that last little hiccup there, that was just like a beautiful dance the whole way across.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
Il bagliore di Sirio purifica tutto. Arrivederci.
Alright, we're tied back up.
That point blank celestial arrow to the chest will do that. Also, I was so enthralled, so I'm either sorry or you're welcome to chat.
No, same. I'm just mesmerized, and I'm just kind of like just watching what they're doing.
I think it's so cool how Wasulu keeps backing up into the water to recharge his kick on his shoe. So he can always spray a fresh wave every time he pulls it off. see a little roll to the side there. Nice.
Round 4. Fight.
We're going pretty much point for point for point here.
We really are.
Is he waiting for him to get up there? Just for more punishment?
Maybe.
And again, like we said, point for point, here we are.
Yep. Here we
2
are.
again.
Who's gonna take it?
I know, both of them so cautious. They've been having these little chips back and forth for so long now.
And the time is running out.
Yep. Oh, that could be enough to do it.
Oh.
Wow, didn't even need the time, but that was, wow. What a finish.
Yeah. You're telling me. So it's 2-1 Wasulu.
2-1 Wasulu up, indeed. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. How many are total on the roster
Round 1.
in this game?
Fight.
33 characters. Makes sense.
So Wasulu
Kinda-
could take this if he wins this, but maybe CensedSonic can come back and we'll have one more to go.
If what we've been seeing so far has been an indication, I feel like we might take this one all the way again.
Yeah.
2. Fight.
Okay, see, like that peasant over there. He should feel in danger with someone up against the wall like that in a game like this. That someone might fly right over or through it.
Yeah, they look like they're pretty into it.
And all those people over there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty into it.
Imagine just like a family day out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so close again. This is crazy.
I like that.
Il bagliore di Sirio purifica tutto. Arrivederci.
So CensedSonic's gonna close out with a rage art.
Osserva. Round 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little laggy there. No, back. Oh boy.
Yep, you were right.
There we go. Make it 2-2.
Titan says, fix the hop kick. Who's hop kick? Probably Claudio's. Oh, yeah. Starburst is that? Oh, okay. That big move. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's one you don't want to get caught up in. All right, this one's gonna determine who goes on.
And is that going to be who goes on into the finals? Yeah. Okay, relatively quick 1 point here for Wasulu.
So right now we're looking at the top 3 players. So everybody is gonna get a chicken sandwich.
A share of the chicken.
Yeah. With Riddum in the next match too.
Yep. How close was that one?
It was pretty close. Yeah.
Now, does this map have any wall break here? Look at that fucker. He's right there. Why is he that close?
Yeah, there's a wall break.
And this looks like a work site possibly too. That's got to be an OSHA violation.
Yeah, it's like some kind of hanger.
Yeah. Bruh, evil villains and their henchmen just don't have the union strength they used to. They got no protections.
Right to the final.
And
last round.
Those Adidas kicks said, no way, not today. We got one more to go. Imagine someone kicks you in the face and their Yeezy just sprays water. I don't know shit about shoes. Is it actually? It's an actual shoe collab, wow.
Yeah. There's the glasses,
okay.
Yeah. The glasses too.
Play it again, my man. Wasulu coming out with the win.
Yeah, we only get 4 notes.
4 notes. That's all we're entitled to from the champ. The aspiring champ.
Yeah, GG's you guys. So next
GG's all around. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? It was Wasulu versus Riddum in the last one, in the final last year. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll see if that happens this time.
And what is that and what happens then if the bracket is reset? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Mm. Mm.
see if Wasulu can get the reset. And Riddum is just gonna try to win this set, and then he would win.
Well, I don't know if that kind of vulgarity is warranted, but thank you for the clarification, Major Hurricane. I know you guys on stream can't hear him, but he is really just...
I know my ears.
You know, it's when he knows he can't be heard, he doesn't hold back.
Round one.
This
I
guy
said
better hope he
nothing,
never
chat.
runs for office.
I said nothing, chat.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure people might want to see it.
They're just like, they don't like us just
Watch, I
smiling
know.
at the camera and watching the screen.
Round two.
Got some of those kick combos down.
Yeah. What was that, Major? There's a running Eddie joke? I don't think I even know it.
Round three.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, I tried it when Eddie first came out. I think they fixed
What's
it.
3? Which one's that?
It's just one of the buttons, so it would be like your
Right.
lower, was it left leg? Usually that it controls.
Oh my.
But
Wow.
yeah.
The ground and pound was brutal there.
Yeah, when Eddie first came out, all you had to do was press the 3 button, and he would do like some crazy mix-ups. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I'll be sure to tell him I know that sometime. Look at Riddum fighting to stop Wasulu from closing this round out early. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa! Fantastic.
Round four.
Yeah, and Wasulu got the reset last year, so it looks like we might be headed towards that, but we'll see. We still have a few matches to go.
You win.
It's gonna be one of them.
Eu juro. Round one.
We're straight into the next one.
Fight.
No hesitation. It's already just a ball of legs on the ground, rolling around and swiping.
Round two. Fight.
Okay.
I think we should be completely silent.
Another
it back
break.
Nice. Now hang on a second. Did the other guy just kick water?
I guess so.
Yeah, my
There's no water
mind
there, though.
is blown right now. My preconception of what everyone could do in this game was completely wrong. I like that. I mean, it also, you know, since Wasulu's been doing so well, it's one of the characters we've seen the most of. But I'm
Yeah.
really liking the Eddie animations. I do like them.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch too.
Now, if you're Riddum here and you want to get back kind of in the driver's seat, win around, and then go up, what do you think maybe they need to be looking for more, or stopping from Wasulu here that's been giving them trouble? Is there anything that sticks out to you that they keep eating a certain combo or anything?
No, these guys are so much higher than me. I couldn't even. I don't even feel right about giving advice.
Well, it's all right. You get, well, you know, when you're on the microphone, you have a little bit of power, right, that you don't otherwise have, and they can't really tell you're wrong. So, you know, you could really just pop off and be an authority here. I won't care or know the difference.
Okay. Oh, we're headed to the next one. So that one went to Wasulu also. So it's 2-0. So yeah, so we're headed for a reset. If Wasulu can come out with another win.
Yeah. You can taste it.
Yeah, he was playing Shaheen earlier.
Okay, finally a little bit of, you know, taste of his own medicine. Boot to the face here for Mr. Capora, but it didn't last long. Riddum on the back foot again, maybe? Very nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, I see we've got some sort of, you know, U.S. city, New York inspired, possibly, map here.
Yeah, so those are the shoes. They're like advertising it on the billboard.
I see that.
Yeah.
I like that they're advertising Tekken 8 as well.
Yeah.
In Tekken 8. Look at this poor hot dog vendor back there as well. Two.
Yeah.
And like they literally can't have anyone, they have no business because even the police have just cordoned this off so that two guys can beat each other up. Okay, well, I've been informed that you can do something with them. So, you know, maybe they're not fully useless, but I don't know. I just feel bad for them. They're small business owners, you know?
Right.
You gotta wonder if that was a poor decision on someone's part.
All right, we got Wasulu on the board. Riddum really trying to stay in the...
Avoid that reset.
Yeah, avoid that reset.
And for Wasulu to get the reset, it's just going to need to be a third win, not in a row right now, or does it need to be this particular set right here that Wasulu wins to reset? At any time. Got it. Okay.
Oh, this one's so close.
It's fun to think about Nike buying two billboards right next to each other to advertise two different shoes of theirs.
Yeah.
Like against each other.
So we got Riddum on the board. It's 2-1 Wasulu.
Round 1.
Hey.
Fight.
Bonk. That little overhead heel kick and just kind of bonks him on the head is one of my favorite moves I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's
it's almost loving. Hey.
Broke that grab.
Round 2. Fight.
We got Riddum over the last couple sets here doing everything possible to shut out that reset. Dragonov opting for more of a hiking boot style footwear.
Minha vez. Hora de fazer valer a pena. Os ventos da vitória estão a nosso favor.
You can't beat the human helicopter, buddy.
É o seu último jogo. Round 3. Fight.
God. Little squawk in the background. There's the cat.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, so you have a void kitty too.
No. He's
No?
he's like a brown.
Oh, I can see.
Black
Yeah,
tabby, yeah,
I can
it's a
see the
little-
stripes now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, very cute.
He was a rescue a couple months ago, so he's relatively new around here still. No, he never will. He reacts to the other ones though, because the poor guy has to
Oh.
hear the same part as I work on them.
We are headed quickly to this reset.
Yeah. Now I noticed that Wasulu got a grate across the screen there. What does one have to do to earn that kind of praise in this game?
Oh, you've got to be really, really low in health and manage to walk away with the win.
Ah, okay. Voss is up 9.57% if anyone's investing. It was on the stock ticker in the background.
All right, so we are headed to reset.
That's right. It did. Well, it did. It said VOS was up 9.57%. Oh, Santa, hey, buddy.
Aw, hi.
Hold on
What's
up.
his name?
This is Gustav.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, he looks like my old kitty.
What's your cat's name?
His name was Tiger. I had him since I was 8, and he just passed away a couple years ago, so he was like 31.
Oh
you guys-
my gosh.
Yeah, he was an old kitty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, look at him. He's such a sweetie.
Yeah, he's been super, super easy going. Been nice. Very big cat, though. Big boned.
Oh, okay. So we might see a character change from Riddum. I wonder who he's gonna pick. Are we going back to Shaheen?
A crucial decision at this stage.
Right.
This one's for all the chicken patties, folks. Don't you forget it.
Yeah, this has been a really, really fun tournament. Do you have any like favorite matches or favorite matchups that you've seen?
That's a good question. I've enjoyed. I mean, listen, I'm a little disappointed that we've only seen the body part thrower once, because that was fun. I think no, I am a fan though of kind of like. Much in the same way, we've got character names like Martial Law and etc. I like kind of embracing the zaniness when it comes to like the moves as well. So I think like, I like some that have kind of those off the wall themes. Yeah.
Get ready for the
I'm
Yeah.
looking at Leroy on the roster. He just looks like a bad motherfucker. I don't know who
He
else
is pretty
is in
bad.
He owns all of New York. Well, he looks it.
Você vai
Okay.
o melhor da capoeira.
Leroy's hot dog selling nothing.
Fight.
All right, so we've reset, and now whoever wins the best of 5
Yep.
is gonna win. They're gonna take it home.
Get ready, everyone, for chicken to be distributed.
Yeah, let's see if Riddum can hold on to his title. Or if Wasulu's gonna take it.
Hits him with the boop, flips him up, and gets
Going
absolutely
downstairs.
pummeled for it. What a disrespectful kick.
It is pretty
The
disrespectful.
KO.
I
The
hate getting hit with
chin,
that.
flip you around. Nike bubble toe threes putting in work again.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had to make a guess, you know, if you don't want to speculate, do you have any idea, thought process, you know, maybe for Riddum here and switching to Shaheen for this, for the remainder of this matchup?
I don't know. I think I do like this like Shaheen and Eddie matchup. I think I do think this is a better matchup. But I'm not too sure who's gonna go home with the win. I feel like.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
We just seen so much back and forth. It's really hard to be like confident.
Yeah. God, I apologize. A little bit of extra commentary.
I know, I can even hear that.
It's okay. It'll be dinner time after this. Oh, Gustav. Well, now he's licking himself in the background, but he was squawking. Nice dodge there. Well, and that... I mean, I could have told him that. That's why it's not a good idea to head spin in the middle of a fight. No, I mean, that's ridiculous.
So how it looks now, it looks like Riddum's gonna keep his title. We'll see if that's true moving forward. My cat's
Yeah.
making noise too.
I'd like to see the shake up though. To one person who didn't see the first one, I want to see it different this time.
Round one.
Okay.
Oh, you're being rated, Major Hurricane. Oh, okay.
Welcome
Wretch.
welcome in, everyone.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, welcome in.
Appreciate you.
We are actually in our final best of 5, best of 3, right? How come I keep getting them mixed up?
Best of 5, first to 3. That's
Thank
the statement that's right and wrong in its own way. That's right.
I can't wrap my head around it today. I don't know. It's the weekend. My brain doesn't want to work.
First person to reach a certain number is gonna take away the win today.
Yeah.
And we're on to another stage here.
Yep.
Part
All
of the
the way
stage.
All the way
Sorry,
downstairs.
what do you call that when it's a...
Floor
Well,
break?
I understand it's a break, but what do you call the next section of the map? Do you have a term for it? Okay. Stage transition, but the stage hasn't changed? Is that what you're telling me? I'm arguing. Sorry about that, everybody. My producer and I have some things to work through. Oh my.
Oh.
Round three. Fight.
2-0 here. Riddum says you got close, but I'd really like to remain champ.
Yeah, he's trying to hold on to this title.
Oh. And it's not going to be that time. That point won't do
Yeah.
it.
Fight.
Now, as someone, as I watch these people get juggled around, as someone who in other types of games has found myself really not liking being, stunned, crowd controlled, not able to play my character, what frustration level do you think I'll experience when I begin playing Tekken?
What's the scale?
Yeah, I was
I would say
one to the worst chicken sandwich.
Because I would say, like, whatever the maximum of that scale is, let's
Yeah.
add 50.
All right, but I think it's good to be prepared.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
that's the worst position to be in is stunned.
Riddum is just doing involuntary backflips over here as he tries to wrestle this one back. Nice. And we are coming down to the wire, but not quite. We'll
Yeah,
get
that's why I
the.
was like, that's why I made that when I made that character, and then like I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this by myself. Did that just like bounce off that dude's head?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Sorry, Major.
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, enjoy our, little raid highlight there. And thanks again to that wretch. So now in our race to 3 here again, as we've reset, we are currently at 1-0 with Riddum up. Is that correct?
Oh, it's 2-0.
2-0. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, so Riddum has one more to go.
Wow.
And Wasulu has to... Oh, sorry, what's that? Okay. So we're looking at Wasulu either making a really crazy comeback or...
It's gotta really run it back, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I missed it completely. I was too focused on the people that look like they're literally fist fighting a fire back there, but I can't be sure.
Round 3.
Uh-huh.
Fight.
Fighting for his life.
Yeah, this is really it.
He's got to cap the most aware that's ever been done before.
Right. Yeah, this combo almost took him right off the stage.
Wow.
Oh, is this gonna work? No!
Mmm.
Oh, that'll do it.
GG's.
Yeah,
Congratulations to Riddum.
GG's. He held on to the title.
And fantastically played by Wasulu as well, and
Yeah.
everyone today. It was some really fun matches to watch.
Yeah, it was some really great Tekken. But
What?
yeah, we can interview.
Let's do it.
It's kind of, yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's have ourselves a little interview with our winner. Is that something we're gonna do here on Discord?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So what was your favorite part of the match?
Okay. Well, one thing
Or
I
the-
liked.
The tournament, I'm sorry.
Oh, the tournament. Yes, I know. Me going. I'm going straight. I'm taking it literally back to that last match. I like the swap up. I think we definitely saw a reversal after the switch to Shaheen. And the momentum definitely kind of changed after that, so you could feel the shift.
Yeah, for
But-
sure.
But my favorite part of today has just getting to be, to learn something completely new, which I kind of knew going into it. Um, so yeah, it's been fun to see, and I like watching how communities interact around games that I'm unfamiliar with as well, and so it's cool to be a part of something that's community created, and yeah, I appreciate getting to be a part of things today.
I mean, it's really cool to see Tekken from somebody else's eyes who doesn't play it,
Right?
you know, and getting your feedback about like just how the matches work and questions and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that part.
What do you do when you're playing a game like Tekken? Do you ever set like, milestones for yourself besides maybe just a certain rank or like something you're trying to work on that you like? I imagine it's a game where if you wanted to, you could really nitpick down into something or have someone watch, and give feedback and they're saying, hey, you've really got to figure out this part or something. Is there anything that you're looking to like lock down in your own play or as the next frontier for you?
Yeah, so I feel like it's really important if you're like trying to improve because you can be playing for different reasons, right? You could be like a casual player who just plays around with their friends and doesn't really care about improving or not. You just want to have fun.
Right.
Um, or you might want to try to improve, get a better rank or whatever. Or you might be trying to go to tournaments and, maybe even try to become a pro or semi-pro or whatever.
I
Uh,
imagine this is a game that has a lot of great energy at LAN events.
oh yeah.
Like
Yeah, I love.
in-person stuff would be.
Yeah, IRL tournaments. They're a lot of fun. But they're a whole different beast together because it's pressure. Like there's pressure in tournaments online, but like there's another kind of pressure when you're sitting next to your opponent
Right.
too. Yeah.
I was shocked when I was watching some of the broadcasts that Major Hurricane had sent me to kind of get myself acquainted a little bit. Um, I was surprised by that as well, watching some of the finalists playing right next to each other, and
Yeah.
also the even without headphones and hearing everything, the lack of reaction to absolutely anything and the intense focus was cool to see.
Yeah. Oh, we have
Welcome
Riddum
in.
here. Yeah, welcome in and congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So how does it feel to hold on to your title?
Um, Feels pretty good. It's always Wasulu joins. He joined the last one, so I knew it was probably going to go down to him. That losers finals though, that was so close though. I was like, I wasn't sure he was going to win. It literally came down to the last game. So, but Wasulu, he's good. I'd say he's probably he was the favorite to win.
Well, GG's to both of you
Yeah.
on your gameplay today as well. It was exciting for me to watch. We were just talking about a new perspective, checking out Tekken. I wanted to ask, for my own curiosity, what was your thought process behind the swap there when you went to Shaheen? And it seems sort of that there was a little bit of a shift in the momentum of the match after that.
Oh yeah, Shaheen's my main, he's my main character. So I was only playing Dragunov just because I picked him up like maybe 3 days ago, and I just wanted to test him out against somebody who's pretty decent. So, and I knew I had the winter finals or the winter spot advantage. So if I went down a set, it was fine. I was pretty sure I was gonna win the whole thing anyways. Just Dragunov
Right.
practice.
Some practice in the finals.
Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong. He bodied my Dragunov, so you know he's good.
First time repeat Cluck N Clash champ. Where are you going for your chicken sandwich?
The last time I got Raising Canes, but that's just because I live on base over
Yeah.
here, and there's one over here. So, but honestly, I'm kind of on the same wave that it's pretty mid. So
Okay.
I'm gonna change it up this time, I think.
Well, eagerly await hearing back from if it's an improvement. Rock, did you have anything else?
Do you think you'll be back for Cluck N Clash 3?
Yeah, of course. I gotta defend the title. I can't let Wasulu get all the chicken. So that's my job.
Right on. Anything else before we let Riddum go here? I appreciate everyone doing this.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the tournament, bro. And the chicken.
Right on. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
No problem,
yeah,
guys.
thank
You guys have a good one.
Yeah,
you
enjoy the
too.
victory.
Will do, dude. All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right.
All right.
Everybody can hear me now. I wanted to
Okay.
say, I want to say special shout out to everybody who makes this happen, man. Rockagoth, Petravita, sponsors, you know. Rockagoth donated to the pot. Donated to the pot. You're That Russian donated to the pot. I appreciate you. $20 donations around. Mr. Saturn
Awesome.
donated to the pot 74 cents. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate everybody who comes out. You know, Rockagoth hit it hard on the promotion. We had the most participants we had signed up. We ended up with 11 in the end, which is still better than last time. So in another 6 months, we'll be looking to put a Cluck N Clash 3 out. So keep your eyes out.
Keep on bumping it up.
Yeah. Video will be
You never
up on
know. You
YouTube
could have
soon.
a whole it could be a whole bucket of chicken, but this thing could really pop off, and
Yeah.
prize could get insane.
We'll
Could
have
be a whole
pools and
family meal.
something. Who knows?
Right.
That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all your hard work, man, and thanks for inviting me to be a part of it.
Yeah, yeah, it was a blast. Yeah, and thank you for everybody in chat for coming through and supporting us and hanging out with us on your Saturday.
Showing me, teaching me a little something.
Yeah, let me know when you play Tekken. I'm really like curious about who you're gonna end up picking.
Oh boy. Yeah, I will.